Right then, it's activation phase 3. So, first again is Obsidian Squadron pilot again. He's gone for a green manoeuvre number 2, which is a left turn gently, and it's... So, what happens here then? Oh dear, asteroids. So what's up with them then? Well, we've got these little asteroid markers here. So what happens and how do these interact with us? Now, asteroids are useful in several ways. One, your TIE fighters can fly into them and explode like you see in the films, or occasionally you get a rebel pilot who thinks he can fly through them and then crashes into them anyway. So, what happens? Now, the one important thing, if you're shooting through an asteroid, your opponent will gain an additional defense dice. So if this X-Wing shoots this TIE fighter, the TIE fighter will be rolling 4 defense dice. Now obviously if you're still in close range you get, and long range penalties and bonuses still apply. So that's how it deals with shooting. Now, if you're unlucky enough to have your manoeuvre dial, say for this X-Wing decides to fly through this asteroid, now if your template either passes through, or like in that example, or you get to the end and your base lands on, you have to roll 1 red dice, and if you roll a hit or a critical, you resolve that result. So in that example there, the X-Wing would take 1 hit. Now it's obviously if he's got shields, he takes on the shields, and if it's not, and if he's got no shields, he takes on the hull. Right, additional bit for the asteroids that I should have mentioned before. If in a situation where your base would overlap the asteroid, but your actual manoeuvre template doesn't, that's not actually counted as hitting the asteroid. So in this example, X-Wing, even if the base did that, but the template didn't go over the asteroid. I know in this example I've fudged it a bit, but that situation there where the movement template doesn't touch the asteroid, you don't actually count as touching the asteroid, so you don't have to roll. Right guys, so do I take any damage? No, that's an eyeball. You probably can't see it there. We'll move it close to the camera. There you go. So, TIE fighter, uncharacteristically, has avoided the asteroid. But because he's gone through an obstacle, he skips the perform action part of his move, so he doesn't get to perform an action. Next, it is Night Beast. What is Night Beast doing? I don't think even Night Beast knows. He's going for a sharp turn number 2. Now, who's up? He's still locked up. He's hoping to get beat on that X-Wing, but I think Luke might be too canny for him to get out of his way. Now, he's going to go for a focus action. So we put a focus marker there next to him. There we go. And we move his token up with him. So, what's left to Luke Skywalker? What's he doing?
So, I thought I'd be a little bit sneaky and jump behind. Right,
so you're going to do for it's a Kierkegaard turn, or as I call it because I can't pronounce whatever that is, a flip turn. So we put the mover down and he turns round, but because it's a red manoeuvre, he gains a stress marker. Stress marker. So what's that then? Well, stress marker prevents you from performing red manoeuvres and also stops you from performing your action. So it's quite useful to get rid of it. So how do you get rid of a stress marker? Well, it's quite simple. In your manoeuvre phase, if you're choosing your dial, and here's me trying to do this one-handed, let's get to we find a green manoeuvre. So if you perform a green manoeuvre in one of your following turns, at the end of that manoeuvre, you take your stress token off and you can perform your action normal. But obviously you can't perform a red manoeuvre while you're stressed. And there you go. Stress marker on, and obviously stressed, no action for him. Now we're on to the shooting phase, and again, Luke Skywalker is shooting first, and he may well have a choice of targets. So, are you shooting Night Beast, or are you going to shoot Obsidian Squadron pilot?
I think I did it wrong because I went over that with that limit.
Oh, you haven't rolled your dice, have you? Right. Luke went through the asteroid, so if he needs to roll, see if he hits it.
Red.
Yeah, red dice. Oh, Luke Skywalker. Critical, but you've got a shield marker, so because shield markers just absorb damage, it's treated as a normal damage, and it's just taken by the shield. So now we're on to shooting, and Luke has got a choice of targets. So who would you like to shoot?
I will shoot the normal one.
Right, Obsidian Squadron pilot, Again, it's 3 dice for the X-Wing and an extra one for being at range 1, because it's very close. And Luke has got 2 hits and 2 eyeballs, but he hasn't focused, so they're just discounted. Now, TIE Fighter, as before, has got 3 green dice for his evade. And he's got 2 dodges, so he dodges both those hits. And the Imperials, using typical Imperial efficiency, have managed to not be able to shoot anything. So that's the end of turn 3. Right then, next activation turn 4. Again, it's Obsidian Squadron Pilot go to activate first, but that's not Obsidian Squadron Pilot, he's over here. So we flip it over, and that's a flip over turn number 4. So as before, we get the flip over marker. Don't really matter which way it goes, but
where is it?
He's here.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Yeah. And again, I'm flying through an asteroid, so we need to roll the red dice. Oh, it's a critical hit. So, what happens to me? Right, it's pilot damage. After the round which you receive this card, treat your pilot skill as 0. Well, that's not going to make much effect, but still, it's damage, and we do that. Now, as he's still on the asteroid, next turn he won't have to roll, but he's red maneuver, so he gets a stress marker. And we're doing good. So next, Night Beast. He's also going for a flip turn. This one, number 3. So, like that, and we turn round. And that's also a stressful manoeuvre, so he gets a stress marker and no action. So, what's Luke Skywalker doing? Let's flip it over.
Being sneaky.
Ooh, gentle number 1. Oh, he's not being sneaky enough. He might have always avoided it. Oh no, he needs to roll his dice, see if he's hit the asteroid again. No, he missed it. But because he's gone with an obstacle, no action. Shooting. And yes, was that green?
Yeah.
And it's green, stress marker goes off. Right, shooting phase 4. And we're going for Luke again, it's going first, so you only really got 1 target, so roll your red dice.
So I get no extra because I'm in
Yep,
normal
you're in range 2, so no bonuses or penalties. And it's 3 dice. Oh, nothing. But you do have a target lock, so you can re-roll as many of your dice as you want if you want to. So he's spending his target lock, so the target lock marker comes off. And he re-rolls his dice. Perfect example there. And that's 1 critical hit and 2 blanks. So it's TIE Fighter, so he gets 3 defense dice. And he's got 2 dodges, which is more than enough. So just 1, so he evades the being shot this time. So the Imperials actually get to do some shooting. So next in the line is Night Beast with Pilot Skill 5, and he gets to shoot Luke. Now, he's not quite going through the asteroid, so no impediment there. So 2 red dice for the TIE Fighter. He's got 1 hit, which is critical. And the X-Wings get 2 green. He's got 1 dodge, so that cancels out the 1 hit. Next, it is Obsidian Squadron Pilot, but he is shooting through an asteroid. So the Rebel Pilot will gain an additional green dice, and he's also at range 3, so that's 2 additional green dice. 1 for being range 3 and 1 for shooting through an asteroid. So the TIE Fighter, 2 red dice as per usual, gets 2 hits. Oh, even with bonus he gets nothing. Oh, but Luke Skywalker can change one eye to a evade, so he takes 1 hit. So 1 damage card goes face down on Luke's card. Right then, it's activation turn 5. So, as before, per usual, Obsidian Squadron Pilot activates first with his lowest pilot skill, and he's doing a number 2 straightforward. Obviously not the number 2 that you're all thinking of. So that's a green manoeuvre, so he will remove the stress marker after completing this manoeuvre. And because he's removed his stress marker, he then gets to perform an action. Now he's going to go for a focus action. Right then, next it's Night Beast. So what's Night Beast gone for? He's gone for a gentle turn to his left. So turn 2. See if he can catch this Imperial pilot. Imperial pilot? Catch himself out, yes. He's going to try and catch himself out, but no, it looks like he's gone too far. Now, green manoeuvre, so the stress marker comes off, and Night Beast uses his special ability to have a free focus, and then he's used his normal action to do an evade. So, Luke Skywalker, what's he doing?
A strenuous 4.
A strenuous 4. Oh dear, very strenuous. Oh, can he do it? Oh, yep, that's fine. He can just get to the other side of that TIE fighter. That's okay. So he turns around, and as he started on the asteroid, he doesn't have to roll for it again, but he does get a stress marker for performing a red manoeuvre. Right, so we're now on to the next shooting phase. Luke Skywalker to shoot first. I think he's only really got one target, so do you want to declare it?
So Luke will shoot the special guy. So
Night Beast, so he gets an extra red dice for being at range 1, so that's 4. And he's only got one hit. Gets 3 dodge for his TIE fighter. And he gets a dodge, so the hit is cancelled out. Now, the Night Beast can't shoot anyone because he's not anyone's arc. But can Obsidian Squadron pilot shoot anyone? He might not be in range, so let's check that. Of course, we'll put the green side on so it's Imperial. Oh, that's just out. Never mind. So, we're on to the clean-up phase, and the green markers come off, but stress tokens remain. Right guys, activation phase, turn 6. So, again, it's Night Beast to reveal first, so we flip his marker over. What's he got? He's gone for a number 3 to the right. Gentle turn. And again, I think he's flown through the asteroid. As before, I think that. Oh. That there, guys, is a prime situation of what happens where you just avoid it. It's like if your ship ends on the asteroid, or the marker goes over the asteroid, you have to roll. But in this situation, because it neither ends and the marker just avoids it, even though it's millimetres, that's the narrow avoidance. Now, this never happens in the movie. And I think he's going to go for an evade. So, next, Night Beast. He's gone for a flip turn 4. Yep. Is that an asteroid hit? It might be an asteroid hit, this. Yes, it is. It was before I knocked the asteroid out of the way. Good Imperial tactic, that. So, does he take damage?
Yeah.
Of course he does. But normal damage, so face down next to his card. So, because it's an obstacle, he's not allowed to perform any manoeuvres. Or actions, should I say. No manoeuvres would be very cruel. So a stress marker with a red manoeuvre. So, what's Luke Skywalker doing?
I'm just going to try and remove my hazard. So I just.
He's going a gentle green turn. Right. He's running away, guys.
I didn't mean to run away.
And I can't find it. Is it number 1?
There. Number one, right.
Number 1, right here. Number here. There's this one. One right in front of me, off the camera.
Oh, I'm all going the wrong way. So I go there, and because I did a green...
Yep, stress marker comes off, and you get to perform an action.
I will... so you get to shoot now. Yeah. I think I'm going to try focus this ground.
Okay, so Luke Skywalker has focused. Oh, he's probably using the Force. Right then, combat phase turn 6. Luke Skywalker can shoot nobody because he can't see anyone. And next, Night Beast. can see Luke Skywalker, but there is an asteroid in the way, so there will be a bonus to Luke Skywalker. Now we check range. It's range 3. Again, he's getting another bonus dice. Ah, doesn't need it. No hits. And that's the end of that shooting phase. Right then, activation phase, turn 7. Again, Night Beast first with pilot skill 3. He's going to flip turn 3. Oh, he's got.
I've just noticed like these have all got different things on there.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Stress marker for Obsidian Squadron pilot for performing a stressful manoeuvre. So next, Night Beast. What's Night Beast doing? He's got a stress marker in a moment, so no red markers allowed. And he's going to go for a gentle turn number 2. And he's a glutton for punishment. He's going through an asteroid again. So does Night Beast take any damage? Of course he does! There we go! Night Beast, 2 damage, 1 left.
It should cause more damage with asteroids.
Yep.
I should have just sat.
Asteroids are my friends, and I want to crash into them.
I should have just sat in this corner and just watched it.
Just gone. He should have gone from the corner, going 1 forward, 1 forward, 1 forward.
In circles.
You should stay with merry-go-round through the asteroids. Right then, and then Luke Skywalker Spud. Where's he going? Oh, he's going right into my sights. For a gentle turn number 3. What action is he performing?
I will do a focus.
Focus marker goes on for Luke. Right, shooting phase turn 7. Starting again with Luke Skywalker, but this time he can shoot nothing. So, next, Night Beast. He can see Luke Skywalker, but there is an asteroid in the way. So we'll check range. And again, we're just at range 3. So, Night Beast gets his 2 red. And he gets 1 hit and 1 critical. But Luke Skywalker gets an additional 2 dice to his 2 normal, so he gets 4. Oh, he's got 3 dodges, which cancels out the hits. Didn't even have to use his focus. But, all's not lost. Obsidian Squadron pilot. Again, extreme range and shooting for an asteroid. So, again, additional 2 green dice to the shooting. And he gets 1 critical hit. And he uses the force to evade. So, that's the end of turn 7. With 2 tied up, we'll take off the focus markers, but the stress tokens remain as before. Right, activation phase, turn 8. So, Obsidian Squadron pilot goes first with a green manoeuvre, and it's a gentle turn number 2. So, performs that. Stress marker comes off, and he gets to perform an action, so he's going to go for focus. Then next, in the pecking order, is Night Beast. And he's gone for the same manoeuvre. Oh dear, looks like I might be overlapping. Yep. Right guys, what happens when you do this? You perform a manoeuvre and you can't complete it, because your ship would end over another ship. So, you perform your manoeuvre as far as possible and until your base touches the other ship. Like that. Now, the penalty for doing this is twofold. 1, you can't perform an action this round, and 2, you can't actually shoot a ship you're in base contact with. So in this example here, the TIE will not be able to shoot this X-Wing. Now, if there was another target around this area, he could shoot that with all his 1 if he wants to, but he would not be able to shoot this X-Wing. So, what happens when you do a Cardigan turn? And you would end up overlapping. So this is the situation here. You can't place him down. So what happens? You do as you would before with an overlapping bit, but you don't turn around because but you still receive your stress token to perform a red manoeuvre. So back on the counter as far as possible, and he gets no manoeuvres for him because he's overlapping. Now, if he was shooting a rebel, if that was a rebel pilot in front of him, he wouldn't be able to shoot it. So, what's Luke Skywalker doing?
I am swerving.
He's swerving. He's staying on target, guys. Oh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And what manoeuvre action are you performing?
I'm going to target lock thing on.
Target lock on. Are you going on Obsidian Squadron? Or are you going on
finish
Night
off.
Beast? Oh, you're just in arc for Night Beast.
Yeah, I'll go to Night Beast.
He's locking up Night Beast. He's staying on target, guys. Right then, turn 8 shooting, or combat phase as it's also known. Luke Skywalker to shoot first, and who's he shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at that target locked guy.
Target lock, Night Beast is target lock, so he's choosing that target. And what range are we at? We're at range, we're getting it on the rebel side. Range 1, so an extra red dice. So he gets 4 red dice from the X-Wing. Oh, he's got 1 hit, but you are going to spend your target lock.
Yeah.
So he takes off the marker, and he re-rolls as many dice as he wants from what he's just rolled. So he's got 1 hit so far, and he turns it into 3, one of which is critical. Now the TIE Fighter, 3 green. Oh dear, that'd be no dodges at all. So that is 3 hits on Night Beast. And Night Beast has already got 2 taken, so he is destroyed.
Boom. That was a sound effect that they used in Star Wars.
Boom!
Boom!
Because Night Beast was destroyed before he got to shoot, he obviously didn't get to shoot. So, Obsidian Squadron pilot, feeling a bit lonely, but he's going to shoot Luke Skywalker nonetheless. It's at range 1, so he gets an extra dice, so that takes him to 3. So, what we get? Oh, 1 hit and a critical. Oh, sorry. I tell a lie, that's a focus result, but we're going to spend our focus token to turn it to a hit. So, 2 hits on Luke Skywalker. Oh, he's got an evade and a focus marker, because he's Luke Skywalker, he gets to turn 1 of his focus into an evade. So he managed to dodge that. Right then, turn 9, activation phase. Obsidian Squadron pilot has gone for a flip turn 3. Oh, so that Spud's just looking dejected. He's chewing on his lollipop stick, or his coffee stirrer as it's also known. That's a stressful manoeuvre for him, so no actions. Right then, so what's Luke going to perform?
Stressful 4.
Oh, a stressful 4, he thought he'd had him. So Luke flips round, and he gets a stress marker. Right then, so no actions for either of them because they've both got stress markers. And we're now on to shooting phase. So Luke Skywalker to shoot first. And we are at range 2. So no bonuses, no penalties. Oh, 1 hit. So get the green dice for the TIE Fighter. 3 dice. Can he avoid? Oh, 1 just avoided. 1 rolled and just avoided. So shooting return shots from Obsidian Squadron pilot. So he gets his 2 red dice. Oh, he gets 2 hits. 2 green for Luke Skywalker. Who's going to win? Can he get 2 dodges? Oh, that's no dodges, but Luke can convert 1. So it's 1 more damage card for Luke. 1 damage card, 1 damage point remaining on both ships. It's getting close, guys, now. So we're back to the planning phase. Right, activation phase turn 10. Again, it's Night Beast to go first. So what's he gone for? He's gone for a sharp number 2. Stop sniggering, guys. But it's a white manoeuvre, so the stress marker remains. And Luke Skywalker, what's he going for? Oh, gentle number 1. Straightforward. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, I didn't want to crash into you.
But his stress marker comes off, and is he going to take an action?
I'm going to target lock.
Oh, he's target locking.
I'm going to target lock.
Obsidian Squadron pilot. So, locks up. So, Luke Skywalker to shoot first. And he gets his checked his range. Oh, he's at range 1, so that's an extra dice again. So 4 red dice for Luke Skywalker. Oh, only gets 2 hits though. And a tie gets his 3 green. Do you want to spend your target lock to reroll your 2 misses?
Yeah.
Oh, gets an extra 1, so he's got 3 hits now. Oh no, only 1 dodge, so that's the last tie died. And Luke Skywalker is victorious, but severely damaging his X-Wing. And Spud celebrates.
Star Wars!
Don't forget, congratulate your handshake. Right guys, we'll have a quick chat and then we'll... Right guys, it's closing thoughts time on X-Wing. So what do you think, Spud? Look good to your victory, well taken.
Other than maybe on celebration dance.
Yeah, celebration dance time. Disco dance.
It was one of the easiest games. I've learned it in 2 hours, so it's amazing.
Yeah, and that includes the time it took to record everything and...
yeah, and explain. We already went through a little game before, and we did another, the proper one to do the actual battery part. And it's such an easy system to do. And you don't have to paint anything. You don't have to paint. The pre-paints are excellent. If you've seen my previous unboxing videos, I can't. There will link down below. Somewhere down, left, right, in the or annotations everywhere. There'll be annotations everywhere all over the screen. You can't move for annotations. You can't see me anymore. Anyway, but that's the unboxings. I can't wait to get all of the Millennium Falcon myself. I've seen one in a shop, but I can't buy it yet. The wife won't let me. I bought too many things. But back to X-Wing and what I can't buy. Pre-paint's good, fantastic. Now normally pre-paint's a stigma to a game, but good. It's a good clean set of rules. So
very simple, very easy to follow, and very fun to play. So
all the pieces are nice, all the counters.
Yeah, pieces are nice. All the counters are provided. You don't get too many counters. You don't have too few. You get exactly what you need to do it. You get the exception of some target lock counters. You get a few extra in case you lose some. But you've got everything provided. All the cards are nice. The artwork's nice, and my board's nice, isn't it?
This board's beautiful.
Yeah.
You need to check that out as well. There'll be a link here.
Yep, that the how-to is coming, guys. It will probably appear either after or before this. I'm not quite sure. If it's here, ignore what I'm saying now. If it's not, don't watch this space. So guys, that's X-Wing. This is 11th Legion. That was Spud, or is Spud.
He still is.
This is
Spud.
He hasn't died. This is not post. He's still alive. See, I can still touch him. See, he's alive.
Full of chicken.
Yeah, full of chicken. That was what the tea was. So if you're wondering, if you comment below and put the previous part, it was chicken tea.
Chicken.
So it was chicken burgers actually. So 2 points when we went for chicken burgers.
Yeah.
Not just chicken. Right then.
Get a free Forge World Titan from Dan.
Hey, I can't even afford a Forge World Titan for myself. Look, if the wife won't let me buy a Millennium Falcon, do you think she'll let me buy a Titan?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Right, guys. Finally, this time we're off. It's getting a bit late. I've got work tomorrow.
I am, but I've got it tomorrow night.
Show off. Well, yeah. Me and Spud work opposite hours. It's awkward sometimes.
Backwards land.
Backwards time. We're babbling. We'll let you go back to whatever you're doing. There will be some outtakes coming from this battle rep. We went a bit silly.
Just a little bit.
Yep. So watch for that one. All right, guys. Finally, see you later. And let's not cover Spud's face. Yeah. Bye bye.